Sir, we're one fold out from Thule Station.
Confirmed. All ships full stop. The Colonials may have tracked Control's transmission to the facility. Reynolds, take the 407th and scout out the station.
Copy that, sir.
In our last episode, we met up with the Arcadia and the Mercury, and now we're on our way to pick up Control, an AI-human hybrid.
Sir, Colonial ship sighted. One frigate, a freighter convoy, and fighter support.
Copy that. Control, report.
Enemy troops have boarded the station. However, the research decks are still secure.
Reynolds, focus on the frigate's fighter support.
Copy that, sir.
Alright, so we're just going to do exactly what we did in the last two episodes. That is, wear the shields down with the machine gun, finish the hull off with either a missile or a plasma cannon. And you'll note that if a ship explodes too close to us, it blinds us for a few seconds. That's just something with the game. It can be annoying at times, but I know, I've gotten used to it. I kind of like it. Now, the trick to avoiding missiles is to wait until you see the distance the missile is from you, usually about 300 meters, and it counts down rapidly. If you hit your EMP then, you're guaranteed to disable the missile. Alright, we've got one guy left. Who gets the kill? I guess I got the kill.
Treat the freighters as targets of opportunity. Your main focus should be the remainder of the frigate's fighter escort. You need to take them out to clear a path for the bombers.
Alright, so our bonus objective for this mission is to destroy those freighters. If we do that, we'll get an armor upgrade for all future missions. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ignore the fighters, and I'm going to go head straight for the freighters. There's only 3 of them. And you're going to be taking damage from the freighter and a few of the other fighters. But if you can get in there with your Titan rockets and your dual-linked plasma cannon, you should be fine. And you'll just keep doing your strike runs. Alright, 2 more. Same thing as before. And if you're feeling brave, you could actually slow down as you approach them to get a little more damage in, but you also leave yourself exposed to enemy fire. So it's your call on whether or not you think your ship can tank the damage. And here's our last one. Okay, now we can focus on the fighters. Now the trick with the missiles is you want to launch the missiles when you can nearly guarantee a hit, and that's usually going to be if you're tailing a fighter or if the fighter's heading straight for you. Like right there. Of course, the trick is you got to time your missile launch with the precise moment when their shields are going to drop, which, as you can see, I messed up that timing on this attack. But I timed it perfectly on that one. completely out of range on that one. But no biggie, just finish him off with the plasma cannon. And eventually we're going to be able to unlock a medium plasma cannon and eventually a heavy plasma cannon. My final loadout in the game was heavy plasma, heavy machine gun, and full loadout of rockets. Worked out pretty well in the end. Another perfectly timed attack. Alright, 3 more to go. Now the trick with the plasma is, since it has a smaller firing arc, you need to hit the lead indicator.
Frigate fighter support neutralized, sir.
Confirmed. A bomber team is on their way. Target the frigate's flak turrets. We need to eliminate her defense against the torpedoes.
Alright, same thing as before. Use plasma and rockets to take out the turrets. And when your shields get too low, just full burn out of there, turn around, and your shields should be at full strength when you come back for another attack. Now, you do get extra points for destroying all the turrets. So even if it's not part of our mission objective, you should still take out the remaining turrets. Just for the extra points and the fact that it'll help your fleet. Though I don't think this frigate actually does any damage to our capital ships. But it's still good for the points regardless. Of course, the only problem with running your plasmas in link mode is they drain your ship's power really quick.
Pulling out. Area secured, sir.
Good work. We'll be right there.
Alright, even though they're pulling out, we're still going to go in here and try to get a few last-minute points. We're going to make sure that their engineers have to put the ship back together.
Boarding teams, get ready to secure the interior. Adams, Reynolds, escort the transports to the station. Control.
Yes, Captain.
I want everything you need packed up and ready to go. I'm not leaving this station in one piece.
Captain, do you want to tell me why we are here?
This is where Isabella Abram conducted her research, where she fused herself with an AI. The result was Control. The project was shut down after its first military application, the incident on Akira 5.
Control was responsible for the massacre at Akira? Can we trust it?
We don't have much choice. She's the best predictive tactician we have. Control's plans always worked. It was the losses that were unacceptable. If we are going up against this thing that destroyed our fleet, we need her.
Arcadia, this is a retrieval team. We're approaching the station. Preparing to deploy.
Alright, so we're just going to fly around here until our next objective.
Heavy fighters folding in. It's a scout team.
Close them down fast. There'll be more coming.
Now, I always kind of wondered why they sent heavy fighters in as a scout team. Interceptors would make more sense due to their speed. But I don't know, maybe the heavy fighters have more sophisticated sensors. Anyway, they're not much different from the rest of the fighters. But just then I showed you why you don't shoot at shoot a missile when the ship's running perpendicular to you. But it's alright. I get behind them and finish them off the right way, so. And one always gets away.
The sky's clear, sir. For now.
Arcadia, we've encountered enemy forces on multiple decks.
Hurry it up. I need that station secure. Enemy corvettes folding in. They're targeting the Arcadia.
Alright, just like we did in the earlier mission, we want to set our target priority to torpedoes, and we want to make those our first priority. Because if the Arcadia is destroyed, we fail the mission. Alright, now we're going to take out these corvettes before they get another chance to shoot another torpedo. Same strategy we used on the freighters and the corvettes in the earlier mission. Rocket them to death and use dual-link plasma cannons. Though at that point I didn't use dual-link.
We've secured the interior of the station, sir.
Copy that. Start laying the explosives and begin cargo transfer. Control, are you ready to go?
Not yet, Captain. I have a ship. I need a pilot.
Flight Team Leader Reynolds is the best we have.
I have reviewed the files on your surviving personnel. I want Adams.
Okay, Control. Adams, you heard her. Dock with the station and get that ship.
Oh, don't we feel special?
Adams, I should introduce myself. UNE scientists gave me the name Control. I am listed as an AI, although I inhabit the body and mind of the scientist, Dr. Isabella Abram. My unique nature allowed me to design and build the ship I need you to fly. It is an advanced dual-role fighter craft called the Strike Suit.
Alright, well let's go hop into the strike suit. From this point on, the game gets really interesting, I promise.
You will start in the ship's default state, Pursuit Mode. However, the primary feature of the ship is Strike Mode. In this state, the ship's weapons drain fold energy to enhance damage and fire rate. This energy will eventually deplete and the strike suit will revert to its default state.
Alright, let's click through these tutorials really fast.
Practice increasing your energy levels by destroying the Corvette wreckage.
Control, we've detected a large enemy force incoming. You're out of time.
Understood, Captain. However, I have an important assignment for the Mercury.
We have enemy ships incoming and you want to divert my only other capital ship?
Yes, Captain. I have a solution for the enemy ships, but the Mercury must leave before they arrive. It is vital if you wish to prevent the enemy from destroying Earth. The colonial ships are not affected by their weapon. I need the Mercury to find out how that is possible.
Mercury, you receiving this?
Copy that, Arcadia. Control's forwarded a flight plan, but we're not leaving you to fight alone.
I appreciate that, Carol, but I need you to do what she says.
Yes, sir. Orders confirmed. Moving into fold position.
Alright, we got almost full flux, and we're going to need it for the next part. Alright, 2 frigates, 3 corvettes. We can handle this.
The enemy has folded in. Get ready. All transports clear the research station. Flight teams, hold the line. Okay, Adams. Let's see what that ship can do.
Tutorials interrupting flow. But yes, the strike suit's able to lock onto multiple targets with its missiles. Very handy for intercepting torpedoes.
Not going to last long against those frigates. Control, whatever your solution is, I need it now.
It is in hand, Captain. You need to hold out a few seconds longer.
Better be right.
Yeah, without the strike suit's ability to target multiple targets, this section would be very difficult with standard fighter. This is also the part after this. This is also the part where a lot of people state that the game's difficulty jumps up, just because your ship has a lot more firepower and you're expected to do a lot more with it. I don't know. I kind of like the challenge. Also, if you hold down shift while in strike suit mode, you'll automatically turn to face your target. This is very useful if you're trying to locate these torpedoes very quickly. And you'll note that we also get fold energy from destroying targets, in addition to destroying wreckage. We also, it slowly builds up over time. So far, so good. Doesn't look like the Arcadia's taken any damage.
Arcadia, this is Commander Bowman of the Tartarus. Are you in need of assistance?
Commander Bowman. Yes, we are.
No problem, Arcadia. It's your lucky day. My little fleet needs a carrier. All ships, blow those colonial pickets apart.
Unfortunately, we're too busy taking these torpedoes out to really appreciate the fireworks show that's going on. So they're tearing that frigate apart. Both of them. Alright, we just have to hold out for a few more seconds. Looks like a few of them slipped past me and hit the Arcadia. One frigate's almost down. And there goes the other one.
secure channel.
Captain?
Bowman was your solution? He's an obsessive. He doesn't care about Earth. He only cares about hunting down the Black Fleet.
Which is one of the reasons he is still alive. Captain, you need his support.
That's why you sent the Mercury away.
The Mercury had to leave before Commander Bowman could override my instructions.
You're aware he will put us in the fire. Whatever plan you had in mind, he won't go for it.
I am aware of his obsession, Captain. But we need a way to survive until the Mercury returns.
Well, you may have just made that a whole lot harder.
And it jumps to cutscene before I can destroy that piece of wreckage. Well, that was the strike suit, and that's just a small taste of what the ship's fully capable of. We'll just sit here and go through our tally here. But in our next mission, we'll be able to see a little bit more of what the strike suit can actually do. Because you can do a lot more than just intercept torpedoes. Alright, well, I thank all of you for watching. And from this point on, the game takes the training wheels off, so we shouldn't have any more annoying tutorial pop-ups. And I'll see you in the next video.